Welcome back, guys, to City Skylines. Welcome back to UNGRATEVILLE. Um, Last episode we did some expansions. Um, we still have some expanding to do here, fill in these gaps a little bit, and we also brought in a couple of unique buildings, an expo center and a high interest tower. Um, of course, we got a little police station right next to it. As you guys can remember, um, this will be the tower security or whatever. They're gonna do some tower defense type bullshit. Terrorists are gonna straight up hijack this entire, building. They're gonna take everybody hostage and they're gonna demand millions. Otherwise, they'll be throwing people down there and making them go splat all over the fucking ground on Richardson Street. And we got ourselves a park here, park with trees, so that way all the youngins that come in here to, play with their friends and stuff, they can look up and they could be like, holy crap, Daddy, what's going on? And Dad will just be like, look away, kids. There's a man falling. I don't want you to see spaghetti all over the ground. Or at least spaghetti sauce. Whatever the fuck. Anyway, so what we have to do, let's see how this this expo center is doing. Okay, operating normally. Visitors last week we had 61, and tourists last week we had 10. So it looks like it's doing pretty good, especially this area right here. Seems a little dead to me, but seems like it's okay. Also, last episode, I believe it was, that we added the metro line, or the metro stations, I should say. We added one in Dead Men's Paradise. We had one over here somewhere, I believe. I cannot remember exactly where I put it, but I'm sure that's another thing for another time. Oh, we can see the tower from here. Even though the buildings might block the young children's views, you could possibly still see the terrorists in the background. They're over there throwing people off the building and shit, and the propellers, the wind turbines around the city, they're just chopping up all these people and shit. So we have a high demand for industrial or offices, so trying to keep this area as clean as we possibly can, because God forbid we just ruined it with the landfill and the incineration plant. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some zoning in here. We're gonna leave this as commercial, so we're gonna get some roads, and they're gonna curve in, and gonna have them. I kind of want them to like fill up this area. So what we're gonna do is gonna add it like so. I don't know if I want it like that though. See, to be quite honest, because I kind of want it to curve in, then curve back out in a a little bit better than what I wanted it to do. Alright, please work with me. Here we go. Okay, so we are going to have to knock down a building, unfortunately. Oh, so what's going on here? There's like a here, let me try to smooth that out. I don't know what's going on. Level terrain. Oh, that I did not want to do. I don't know how I can fix that. Is it working? Is it? Come on now. Come on now. What in God's name did I just do? I just created a fucking wormhole doing this. Elevate low and lower terrain. Elevate by clicking with primary, lower by clicking. Okay. There we go. See, I was right clicking. And that was my problem. Okay, so we now got a mini sinkhole. No. I don't know how to fix this, to be quite honest. Soften terrain. Yeah, there we go. Something like that, but that's not gonna get fixed. At least I don't think it will. Slope terrain. I don't know if I'm able to do that, but I don't know. I think that looks okay, I guess. That is unfixable, I would presume, so we're not going to worry. We're also going to get another road. I don't know why I clicked on the zoning option, but we're going to quickly get a road kind of going in there. And we're going to have it come right out to the solar thingy. And there's a park right there, so we're going to have to kind of do this. Nah, you know what? Here's what I want to do. Yeah, there we go. Of course, we are going to have to knock down another building, and then the rest we can have one kind of curving out this way. Am I able to get it going this way, though, without having to waste space? Nah. We'll just leave it as is. Does look a little... yeah. See, what I'm trying to do is not waste space. That's kind of the ultimate goal here. In this episode, at least. I've been wasting a lot of space and crap. But it's all worth it in the end. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. We had to fall to lose it all. You guys like my singing? No? That's okay, nobody likes my singing anyway. Alright. So we're getting some offices in here. This will be a little office complex. This can be called Dunder Mifflin. From exclusively Scranton, Pennsylvania. So we're going to have some offices here. We're going to dezone that and then re-add it because there was some commercial going on in there. There we go. We're just filling in the little spots, the little bits and pieces that we unfortunately missed. Let's get like a square tile and replace that. There we go. Alright. And we're gonna dezone that and we're just gonna make it commercial because... oh wait, why did I click offices? So we're gonna make that high density commercial. Alright. Alright. I started saying alright and then it turned into something else. White Street. Okay. So this is an all-white neighborhood right here. You can tell by this guy right here. Yeah, he's living it up. Yeah. Angry Clans mobile games. Angry, I want to say Ku Klux Klans mobile games. Because you got that white clown right there. And the KKK is full of clowns. And they have a domestic operation just down the street. Actually, right around the corner. They need 2 buildings, and I guess Top Banking didn't want to give up their building. They were just like, hey, can we expand into here? And they just said, fuck you, and threw a whole bag of, you know, metal coins at them, you know. So they had to buy the building that was just being built down the street. Just a couple doors down, at least, across the street. And, yeah, so we got some... okay, financial news. I'm assuming that's some sort of high society bullshit news people. I don't know. And then, of course, financial news, they once again High society, look at the top here. They of course need a card table on top of a roof with a garden, and then they need, of course, a big fat uh, building right here that's old and old and stupid. Yeah, old and stupid. This building is old and it has a low IQ, and it for a new building it looks sturdy. You know, like what in the fuck kind of parties are they throwing up? You know, on here, on top of that roof, man. They got some like, damn man, they got the chips, dips, and the prostitutes. It looks like they're doing some Transformer looking ass shit, and they've upgraded their building. Financial news once again. So we got, okay, even more clowns. Happy Face Travel Agency. Happy Face makes me think of Happy Wheels, and I swear those people are fucking clowns, especially the people who made that game. It's quite a game though. I mean, I'm not saying it's great or anything, but you know, it's a simplistic flash game. You know, it seems like it's fun. People have, you know, it's become in, well, not in more recent years, but way back when, you know, when it was still popular and everybody wanted to get their hands on it. But God forbid anybody wanted to go onto their internet browsers and actually fucking do that. So what we're gonna do here is we are going to fill in the blanks here, and we're gonna have the road curve, and of course we are gonna have to waste some space just so that way it doesn't look entirely terrible. We're gonna get this road to stretch out. I'd say possibly, yeah, we can do it like that. Yep, and right there, we did have to knock down a high-rise. We just had to straight up. Oh, wow. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to upgrade this road, unfortunately, because this guy's over here brake checking that truck, and I don't like that at all. So we're going to upgrade the road, and we're going to get a 4-lane road here. Unfortunately, that's not what people like, so unfortunately, that's what we're going to have to do. Especially over here, we just basically ruined this entire neighborhood. But at least, you know, when they decide to move back in, they get themselves beautiful new homes. And, you know, they can, you know, those homes will look dirty as well, you know, like they're throwing very, very nasty parties up there too, you know, on their roofs with the card tables and gardens. Of course we should have a high-rise kind of going on up here, but why not, you know, make the whole neighborhood look really stupid. Because that's the objective of this city, to, you know, make it really, really stupid. Wow, traffic is really congested back here. See, that's the one thing I never exactly paid attention to. And, of course, we had to knock down that building as well. Oh, man. Okay, are we able to get... does it have to be like a 3-lane road? Or large? No. How about we get one of these in the middle here? I could only imagine that. That would be really stupid. Of course, it did kind of allow traffic to flow a little freely, but it didn't really help. I do have to see where this is all going. So, I think what I might do real quick is actually tear it all down. And, yep, we're just gonna tear it all down. And what we're going to do is we're going to add in our first large roundabout. Small roundabout, maybe? No? I don't think we can do it. Unfortunately. So. Crap. Okay. Probably shouldn't have done that. So. Alright. And then we're just going to create a junction right here. And then we're going to have it go like that. Of course, that was probably not my best choice. I don't know, my best decision. So, we are going to have to kind of curve this off, so that way it space is already occupied by what? Is that the oh, this curves into I didn't even notice Professor Oak Memorial Street. So we are going to have to kind of cut into it, unfortunately. Are we? Do we? I think I'm just going to curve it off here, and then what we're going to do... Oh boy, I don't know if I can do it. Can we, please? Okay, there we go. And then we're just going to knock down this lovely, lovely home right there, just to make room for traffic to flow. And we're going to get some nice little houses next to this little mega mall that nobody wants to visit. Unfortunately, I can't do nothing about that, which really sucks. Gonna get some new neighbors in here to get chopped up. Finally, a wind turbine that might not actually chop anything up. You could possibly say that the neighbors here or the neighbors right around here might get chopped up, but it might also fail. Most Attractive City Award. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. So I'm sure it's going to start flowing a little bit better. Possibly? No? We could, and I didn't even notice this, I don't know why, but I forgot to add in that. And so we are going to get a street going on in here. There we go. And it's going to start diverging traffic. There we go. It's working out a little bit better, but traffic is still kind of piling up around here, so we are going to have to kind of cut in here a little bit. We're going to have to make a little incision. Alright. Unfortunately, we're going to knock down a couple, well, 4 buildings, but that's how the game is. You have to make some really, really tough decisions. Actually, we're going to dezone that, because we are adding in low density commercial. And what was that? Huh? Oh yeah, the smoke detector bullshit. They're always talking about it like, oh my god, I can't believe they actually did that. Like, oh my god. Like, seriously, like, really, nobody cares. It's, like, seriously. They're just smoke detectors. Calm down, Janet. Alright. Of course, there's little spots there that I do have to fix. We're gonna get that. Alright. So... okay. We're gonna get a road actually kind of coming into here, too. Let's just do that while we're still doing this. There we go. We're not even gonna worry, because we're gonna be expanding the city limits today. That's also one thing that I wanted to inform you guys of. We are expanding city limits. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna leave this space unoccupied until we want to add in something else. So, it actually took me a little bit, but oh wow, look at this. It's all kind of coming together. We got that area filled. We're gonna get that area filled. Of course, we don't have it entirely filled yet. This lady's being ungrateful because, God forbid, the water's not going directly into her home or into their office complex, whatever it is. But we got the water tower here operating normally, So it did actually take me a little while. I am going to admit I forgot how to expand the city limits because I have done it before. Turns out it's the little areas icon. It's the little planet Earth. And we're not going to expand into here. And we're definitely, and I did say this in the last video, but we're not going to expand into here. So for the last, like, I would say maybe 10-15 minutes of this episode, we're going to be expanding into... Okay, alright, get all this shit out of my face. We're going to expand out into here. So that way we can edit the road, we can get some materials kind of flowing in, we can get all these roads kind of going into the city, you know, make, you know, traffic flow a little bit better. We don't want an area with polluted water because, you know, polluted water sucks. And we're definitely going to get into Groom Lake over here. So let's just buy this area right here. Okay, so natural resources. They got plenty of oil, no ore, farming resources, and plenty of forestry. Outside connections, highway connections, no train connections, ship, plane connections, nah. We could do planes, but we're not at that point yet. So we're going to get this area. Price is $4,400. We have almost 2 million, so... Oh, wow. I thought it was sparkling for a minute. I don't know what it was, but... Yeah, it's lighting up. So we're going to get this area. So, bam. And then we're going to, after this, you know, after we fill up this area and finish off that area, we're definitely going to expand into here and own a little piece of Groom Lake. So, let's get right into it. Oh, wow. Look at this. We own it, finally. Alright, so, to deal with traffic, because it's all, oh my god, it's completely backed up all the way to, like, right here, and it's starting to form up. So what we're going to quickly do is we're going to get multi-lane, one-way road right here. 3-lane, one-way road. It is going at a 45-degree angle. Okay. Oh boy. I kind of want to get a sound barrier going in here, though. Whoops, I did not want to do that. So, here we go. And then we're going to curve it inwards. There we go. Had to, like, click out of it. And I wanted to get one with a sound barrier, so we're going to do that. We're going to knock down a couple buildings. Just so that way we can allow the flow of traffic to enter the town a little bit easier than it already has. Of course, we're going to fill in those. Yada, yada, yada. Oh boy. Did not want to do that. Alright. Low density commercial. There we go. So we are going to add, it doesn't even look like anybody's even using it. I don't know why. And they all want to come into here. I really just don't understand it. Okay, so everybody's... Okay. Wow. This is really weird. That's the thing. Because... I just don't get it. What could I possibly do? Could I create like a super highway that goes right over? Let me see if I can... There we go. Could I possibly get it over the city? So that way... There we go. Then we could have it expand down there, and that's what we could use the area for. I wanted to get that little thing. Whatever. Fuck it. So we're gonna get it right there. Unfortunately, it won't reach over for God knows whatever reason. I don't know, I'm terrible at this. So, what I wanted to do, I wish I could just get it to expand over here, which really sucks. Unfortunately, we are not able to get her going. So, we're going to have to cut off the connection. Looks like people are actually starting to use this. But, I mean, we don't really need a huge highway. Albert Highway, Charles Highway, Orchard Highway. We don't need roads. We can traverse all over the grass if we want. I just don't get the pile-up issue because here what we could do is we can upgrade it into a multi-lane road. And of course, there we go. Could make it into an off-ramp, possibly. Yeah, look at them all screaming. They're like, it just happened before their eyes. They're like, what the f just happened? We're just going to upgrade this to a sound barrier. We're going to put a sound barrier right here. Get some more. And we're just going to make sure that it all flows correctly. You know, I am kind of screwing the junction up, but then again, who cares? So we're going to get it. Nope. Oh, wait, whoops. Of course it's supposed to be like that. Alright. And of course, people still waiting in line. This is a really bad intersection. I really don't know what to do about it. If they'd like to talk to somebody about it, they could take it up with the customer service scammers, because nobody gives a fuck about them. Of course, we did just kind of like intercept here and cleanly knock down a building. Yes, I said cleanly. I hope that somebody will use it. I don't think that we're going to be able to use it. I don't think anybody's going to use it, at least. Is anybody going to use it? No? Was this all just completely useless? What we could do is... Could we get... No, because it would have to extend over the stupid town. So, unfortunately, that's not going to be a, you know, a doable thing. So, yeah. Looks like we're going to have to kind of say bye to this, and we're going to have to move on from our beautiful little city here. Just let me get the commercial back. Okay. Man, the city's big. It's really beautiful. Especially, let's see what's going on with the redneck settlement. They're looking great. You know, they don't look like rednecks. They look like, you know, white trash that's really rich. Alright, so, hello, new area. We don't know what to call you yet, so let's get started. Okay. Alright, so, we're gonna definitely want some, here, let's get, I don't even know what to do about this whole area. So we're not able to actually get, like, an actual... No, what we could do is just a series of off-ramps, you know? An off-ramp here. Could we? Possibly? There we go. And then maybe one going right here. I don't want it to like curve off and then have them, you know, make a very sharp right. You know, it seems kind of stupid, to be quite honest. What I am going to do first, though, is I'm going to make a multi-lane road. Of course, it's not my greatest decision, but that's just how it is. We are going to have to make it into that. And then we're just going to make a bit of a stretch there. No, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to downgrade it. Or upgrade, whatever makes these ungrateful assholes happy. We're going to delete that real quick, and we're going to fix it. What I want to do is upgrade that road, and unfortunately, I didn't do that. That's my fault. So, I don't know what we could put here. Maybe another unique building? Possibly? No? I don't know. But anyway, we're going to get off-roads leading into here. We're going to get right here. No? No, we can't do it. So we're going to have to get it curving at a very, very sharp angle. So, well, it's not very sharp, but, you know, they're still going to have to, like, do some, like, Tokyo Drift type bullshit. And, yeah. So, anyway, we're going to get a spot going out of the city here. Of course, it doesn't look great. Yeah. It doesn't look great, but what we are going to get is a road right into there. So that way, you know, all these people, they can, you know, hit each other as this guy's trying to cross and that guy's trying to cross that way. They can get into a multitude of accidents, you know. You guys know the game. I wonder if I made like an off-road to the side right here, and it went something like this. I wonder if it would diverge traffic a little bit. Let's see how it works out. No? Wasn't my best idea. I know it wasn't. Anyway, so let's start off in our new area, in our lovely, lovely area. And, before we start, let's get a, there we go. Get one of these little roads going into here, so that way when people leave the city, they can come over here, chain, you know, cut a whole bunch of people off, cut a whole bunch of tankers off and shit. And, you know, they can cause accidents while they're going to get their donuts. So we're going to be welcoming people into the city by adding offices. This can be possibly called New Dunder Mifflin, or New Mifflin, something like that. Shirley Smith Boulevard. There we go. I think that's an okay name. Very beautiful, to be quite honest. So, now that we have expanded, I think that we can get ourselves a police station for this side. It's going to look like crap. We are going to get a hospital, possibly down the road. And we are also going to need windmills out this way. We're going to need a solar power plant, actually, is what we could get. So that way people can see the building like that. It looks really nice, I think. But I'm sure it generates a lot of noise. So, as for water, of course, we are going to need pipes kind of leading into the city. Okay. So what we could do is we could get one flowing straight down the middle and across the highway. Could just imagine it already. You know, the highway workers are installing the pipes underground, or they're working on it above ground, and oh boy, there's a lot of dead people. There are a lot of dead people. What is the health like? What's the health coverage like? 88%. Okay. Cemetery usage is at 67%. We have capacity for 0, but seized is at 275. I don't get it, to be quite honest. Should we get another cemetery? Just kind of in here. I don't want to knock down 4 buildings, but looks like we're going to have to do that. Let's knock down these ones right here, even though they're really cool looking. And so that way these people over here, they could just look down at all the dead people, and they could sit there and laugh and smoke their blunt by the window, and they'll accidentally trip and fall, and they'll be out of the window. They could be carried around this new building to around the Franklin residence to the cemetery. They could be tossed right over the wall, and they could just put him in that building and just leave him there, and not even bother burying him because he's a dick. He smoked his blunt, and he decided to be a dick, so he doesn't deserve a proper burial. What's it like over here in Dead Men's Paradise? Of course, the Hickory residence has a dead person in it. Welcome to America. I don't know what our medical coverage is like. It does look like... Okay, let's upgrade real quick while we're still here. The office zoning to 12% tax. Medical, everything's maxed out except for our train line, because of course we're funding a train line, but yet we don't even have a train line. Kind of funny when you think about it. We are going to get a crematorium right here next to the park, so that way all these young kids here, they can, yeah, see, look, they're all kind of like leaving and stuff. Oh, they were at the park too. Next to the crematorium. They could have just predicted their death and then just went over to next door, you know. Oh, and there's even a stop right here. I just saw that bus and I saw the little curve in the road. It's like, oh. So there's a bus stop right in front of the crematorium, so people are done, you know, with their crematorium jobs, or, you know, they're done roasting those dead people and stuff like that. So these hillbillies seem to be doing okay. We don't really need too much expansion into here, but we're gonna quickly focus. Man, it's already looking beautiful. New police headquarters, okay, on Shirley Smith Boulevard. And I'm hearing a lot of typing going on, and some phones ringing. Top banking, Top Gun banking. How about that? Anyway, does look like we are at that point now where we should stop and drop and roll, but let's quickly add a side road here. We are gonna get it kind of straightened out real quick before I quickly end our televised programming, our regularly televised programming. So we're gonna get a road out here, and we are gonna get a landfill maybe, and we are going to get an incineration plant across the street. Want to have it next to it, but in case we need another one, we could do that later. So of course, as always, gonna try to line it up with the streets, and we're gonna get the water coverage out there. How is our electricity availability? I don't think they really even need electricity over there, but then again they do need some form of power. They can use their little tiny muscles to crush all that trash, you know, all that good stuff. So alright, well guys, here, let's get a road. I'm not sure why it's not letting me. There we go. And we're just gonna get it looking like that. Oh man, it's coming together. Our first baby step into our journey to Groom Lake. So we're gonna get Area 51 over there sometime soon. So if you guys enjoyed the video, let's go into a free cam mode. Oh my god, that looks beautiful. So if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, you know, put a thumbs down. You know, do all that good shiz. And be sure to unsubscribe from my channel if you didn't like the content. I was about to say compliment, but I stopped myself there. be sure to let me know how I can improve this city, to be quite honest, because I have no clue on how to. So, yeah, we'll be back with more of our journey to Groom Lake into our new settlement. So, thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a good one.